In this video, I'm going to show you the distinctions that Tony Robbins doesn't want you to know about unless you pay $1,000 to go to one of his seminars. I personally attended roughly 7 of his seminars and have volunteered for his organization several times, so I'm very familiar with his concepts. However, I found that when I left his seminar, I wasn't able to recreate that same experience at home, even though he had promised that it was easy to do and that you could do it at home. I was perplexed because for nearly a decade I had been trying to use the same techniques I had used at his seminars, but they wouldn't work at home. I couldn't figure out why. It wasn't until I brought a voice recorder to the seminar and listened to the playback very closely that I began to figure out what Tony Robbins is actually doing on stage. And without further ado, here's what he does. Principle number 1, celebrate like crazy. To do so, he asks the entire crowd, oftentimes over 10,000 people, to celebrate like crazy for 1 minute.
1, 2, 3, go!
The simplest way to do this is to set a countdown timer on your phone, or on your digital watch, or even on your Alexa. And then make sure to do this for 60 seconds. You, of course, can do more than 60 seconds if you want, but 60 seconds seems to do the trick. I have a variety of things that I cycle through in order to avoid getting burned out. Here's just a partial list. Many of these come straight from Tony Robbins himself. Celebrate like you just won the lottery. Celebrate like your favorite sports team just won the championships. By the way, I'm not into sports, so I actually celebrate as if I've accomplished an exciting goal. Enhance the level of energy in your body like nothing you've ever done before. Celebrate like a little kid with every ounce of your energy alive. Celebrate with double the intensity of anything you've ever done before. Principle number 2, Primal Screams. The next thing that Tony Robbins teaches about is something called Primal Screams.
Sound again, go!
Periodically, he will say, make the sound of ... Some stock ones that I've found that he uses a lot in his seminars are, make the sound of the unstoppable you. Make the sound of you unleashed. Make the sound of your soul unleashed. Make the sound of unstoppable intensity. I thought that there were a certain set of primal screams that he stuck to, but as the seminar progressed, what I realized was that literally make up a sound for whatever he's doing in the moment. For example, at one point he was talking about relationships. He stopped and told all the men, make the sound of deep appreciation for the feminine energy. And then all the men roared. It was then that I realized that you can literally generate your own primal screams. Number 3, power moves. Basically, Tony Robbins does a lot of really intense exercises, and he always wants to make sure that people are in a really strong state before they make an important life decision. Because of this, he has developed something called power moves. He will say the following. So, you can work these into your life by doing the following. Do the power moves and then say, okay, Jeff, what are you going to do to today? And you could respond with, oh, today I'm going to have a kick butt day. I'm going to crush it. I'm going to destroy it. Let's go. And that's it. If you truly master these 3 principles, you will have mastered the crux of what there is to gain from a Tony Robbins event. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to continue to go to personal development events about 3 to 4 times per year. However, I just don't want for you to go to a Tony Robbins event, get all pumped up, and then not know how to recreate these distinctions in your day-to-day life. Anyways, thank you so much. And please like or subscribe to my YouTube channel.